class, boys. I got a lesson for you, and I promise, this might single-handedly be the most important lesson of the entire semester. Now, today we are actually going to be learning how to be like Tom Cruise. Welcome back to another class, boys. We have officially started a new semester. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. I know this semester has been a little bit tough, but I'm going to make it as easy as possible moving forward. Today, we're actually going to be learning a new vital skill for all of us to prosper. See, you're going to be learning how to be like Tom Cruise. Why do you want to be like Tom Cruise? Because you are a secret agent. A secret agent? What do you mean I'm a secret agent? You are a secret agent, buddy. You have been tasked with Mission Impossible. Everybody's going for Mission Impossible. What are you going to do? Are you going to fail? Or are you going to prosper? Are you going to fail? Or are you going to prosper? Like I said, man, today we're learning how to be like Tom Cruise. So, there's a reason why I'm telling you guys that you guys have to be like Tom Cruise. Because at the end of the day, bro, we all know what we want. We all know what we want. We all know that we all want Huz. How? How do you get Huz? How? How do I get Huz? Hey, Professor, how am I going to get Huz? How? How do I get Huz, Professor? How? Professor, how do I get Huz? Professor, what do you mean? Professor, how do I get Huz? Listen. Relax. Remember, I told you that you're going to be like Tom Cruise and become a secret agent. Everybody's gonna be a secret agent. Are you ready? All right, let's like go through this whole thing really quick, because in order for me to break this stuff down for you guys, you have to hear it as a whole. Otherwise, it's not gonna make sense. So let's go through it systematically. All right, you guys ready? So today I'll be teaching you guys how to be like Tom Cruise. Why? Because I've tasked you with Mission Impossible. What does it mean to have Mission Impossible? How? Why am I doing Mission Impossible? Because I want Huz. I need Huz. I need the Huz. And how do I get the Huz? You respond quick. You respond smart. You read cues. You beef. We don't go into beef. Don't worry about that one, okay? Just pay attention. And ultimately, you are going to complete the mission. Yes. We are completing the mission. Our whole goal is to complete the mission. We have Mission Impossible here. So let's break this down, right? Let's break this down. Like I said, today you'll be learning how to be like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. This is you. This right here. This is you. Okay? You have to be a secret agent. When will you see the pain? You see the pain in my knee? The pain that I got in my knee? That came because it sounds like a lot of you guys are gonna fail. It sounds like a lot of you guys are not paying attention. It sounds like a lot of you guys are getting distracted. Is there something more important in the back of class right now that's taking away your attention? Is there anything in the back of class right now that I can answer? Okay, there's not? Okay. All right, so like I said, today you want to be like Tom Cruise during Mission Impossible. You, my friend, are the secret agent. You have been tasked with securing the Huz. So we're going to split this up. Let's go this right here. So we're going to split this. And we are going to go over this lesson as quick as possible. So this is what I want you to do, right? I want you to follow. When you're getting a girl, when you're getting the Huz, that's Mission Impossible. So how many of you guys have just like, been trying to talk to a girl and you don't know where to start? Because you're like, okay, let me go code approach. Let me go see like what she on. Let me go DM. Let me go dating app. Let me go do what? Let me go do this. Let me go do that. And it's like you're not getting the results. It's because a lot of you guys are not understanding that you are a secret agent and you are now physically in Mission Impossible. Yes, when you cannot get Huz, it does feel impossible. Thankfully, you have me. Because I'm teaching you to be like Tom Cruise. So when you're trying to get Mission Impossible accomplished, it all starts off with the cold approach. It starts off with the beginning. So when you're going up to this girl, when you're DMing this girl, when you get her number from this dating app, however you encounter this girl, you need to understand these 2 key points right now are the keys for you completing the mission. So in order to be like Tom Cruise, you have to respond quick. So when you get that number and she texts you, bro, I don't care what anyone says. If she texts you at 5:01, you text back at 5:02. Please wait a minute. Do not. If she texts you at 5:01, don't send her that text message at 5:01. Bro, I promise you. If she sends you the text message at 5:01, do not respond at 5:01. I don't care if you already typed it. Do not open the message if you have your read receipts on, and do not respond. Wait until 5:02 to click open the message and then respond. You're gonna make sure that you're gonna respond quick. You're gonna make sure that you respond smart. When I say respond smart, I mean don't interrogate the girl, bro. Don't be on here trying to ask her a million questions. If you're gonna ask her a question, you start off like this. So, like let's say something as basic as this. I see a lot of guys make this mistake, and maybe you guys should really pay attention to me right now, right? So when you're texting a girl and you're trying to respond quick, and it just turns into you like, hey, what's your favorite hobby? Hey, what's your favorite food? Hey, what's your favorite color? Hey, bro, that's not a conversation, that's an interrogation. You're gonna want to start off by something like, hey, what's up? How you doing? She responds, and you, what are you up to? Then when she says, what are you up to? You have to look at that as a 3-part solution. You're going to embark on a 3-part solution. Remember, 3-part solution. Remember, 3-part solution. Remember, 3-part solution. You're going to go ahead and respond quick. So not only are you waiting that minute, you also have been tasked with responding smart. So, like she says, hey, what you up to? You say, oh, nothing. I just been busy, handling money decisions. But I'm curious, by the way, I'm actually really into long walks at the beach, long walks at the park. I love to go for long walks. What are your hobbies? You got to figure out how to do that, in real time. You got to be quick, though. You got to be what? You got to be quick. You got to be what? You got to be smart. So you have to understand that it may not be as simple as you talking about hobbies because, when you meet somebody, bro, it do get a little stale when you get the generic icebreaker, you know what I'm saying? It does get a little stale. So you got to switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe turn into a little, a little mean guy or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe tease her a little bit, but also, like, be playful with it, but at the same time, like, you gotta be, like, funny with it. I know this is a lot, but this is what we have to deal with as men. It's not easy. It's not easy. Like I said, this is mission impossible, because a lot of the times, it is impossible. But that doesn't mean it's not possible, right? Because if Tom Cruise can complete the mission, you can complete the mission. So, you're gonna respond quick. Remember, wait a minute, open the message, respond. And this is another thing. I love this cheat sheet right here. You see the message coming in, right? Open your notes, drop the bar down, read what she says, respond to your notes. Right over, trap. Perfect. Once it's perfect, you're going to go into the message. You're not going to double text. Please don't double text. It's a little too early when you first meet them. Don't double text. Try to refrain from double texting because remember, we want to respond smart. Don't double text. Figure out how to do it within one sentence. So if she says, if she's like, what is your favorite food? You're going to be like, I love pizza. And my favorite color is green. What's yours? That right there is a conversation. That's chef's kiss. I'm trying to put y'all on game, bro. I'm trying to let y'all understand that you need to complete the mission. In order to complete the mission, you have to be like Tom Cruise. You have to respond quick. You have to respond smart. And now look, we are on, this is P1, because this is phase 1. This right here, this is P2. This is phase 2. Now, we are seeing her in IRL. That means in real life, boys. That means in real life. Please write that down. Okay. So now that you are responding quick and you're responding smart, you have to understand that not only do you have to carry on phase 1 into phase 2, you have to be cognizant of reading cues in phase 2, because phase 2 tends to be the date. Yes. So this is the first date. This is how you know where it's going to lead. And if you were smart enough to actually look at the first date and make sure that you came very prepared, you would know that this right here, this is going to be child's play for you, right? So when you're on a date, you have to be able to still respond quick to her. You're going to have to still respond smart, but then you're going to also have to read cues. You're going to have to see her body language. You're going to have to make sure that she's smiling at you. Is she looking at you? Is she making eye contact with you? Is she enjoying your company? I know this is a lot of stuff to pay attention to, but we are men. So like I said, you're going to want to be like Tom Cruise during Mission Impossible. Not only are you going to be responding quick, responding smart, or reading cues during the date, you're also going to understand that this right here, this is phase 3. Most of us guys don't make it to phase 3. Most of us guys don't make it to phase 3. Not everybody can be like Tom Cruise, but if you're in my class, you will be like Tom Cruise. You will complete the mission. You will do it. I promise you. Just continue to take some more notes and you will get there eventually, right? So now that we're in phase 3, phase 3 is the end of night. That is the end of the night. Some of us like to call it a recap. So during the recap, this is when you're actually going to understand, are you going to go home separate ways? Or is she coming over? Or are you going over there? Just a little heads up for you. If you have your own place, bring her to your own place. But if you don't, go to her place. It's very much easier to go to her place and not have to clean up your place. Just make sure, that you're safe when you're there. If you get there, remember, we're in phase 3 right now. So phase 3, remember, these things carry on. We still are responding quick. We still are responding smart. We are still reading cues. But now it's time for phase 3. Now it's time for the end of night recap. Now we are trying to figure out what is going to happen at the end of the night. Where are we going? Did we finally become like Tom Cruise? Did we finally get our huzz? Did we get our huzz? Are we that secret agent? Are we the guy? We have to figure it out, right? And this right here is, I know a lot of you guys don't really understand basketball because, not everybody's an athlete. So this is like a basic thing about basketball, right? So it's this concept, I think everyone is like fundamentally, taught this when they first start playing, right? It's this concept called beef. It's bend your elbows, eyes, ears. Remember, you're going to bring the ball, ears, eyes, lock on target, follow through. B. In order to follow through, it's like, as simple as, oh, say something smart, but be like cool with it. Your objective is to figure out, is she going over here or you going over there? You gotta, bro, you gotta take that shot, bro. Take that shot, dribble later. Take that shot and dribble later, gang. You have to take that shot and dribble later. So you gotta understand, at the end of the day, bro, you want to make sure that you complete the mission. So look, if there is anything that I've ever told you throughout this entire lesson that you needed to pay attention to, you need to pay attention to one thing. That is to complete the mission. Complete the mission. Complete the mission. Complete the mission. Hey, figure out a way to complete the mission, bro. Nothing else matters. I know you're trying to figure out how to get to know her. You're trying to figure out how to do this. You're trying to figure out do that, bro. Just complete the mission. Worry about everything else later, bro. All these little finite details and everything that's gonna make your job a little harder, bro. Figure out how to bypass those steps. Figure out how to be like Tom Cruise and complete the mission. That's all you need to do, bro. Just complete the mission. Yo, class, I know this was a little bit of a different, it was a little bit of a different, take on the way class operates, but it's okay. I just wanted you guys to understand that I'm doing things to update the lessons moving forward to help us all comprehend what these concepts are. See you next class.